This one has to be here. Okay. Welcome once again. Yeah, so what we are going to do, you are welcome to First Fish Academy, the first training program organized for NYSC core members. Somehow it was restricted to Rivers State, but it's no longer restricted to Rivers State. So anybody that can join from any place is now free to join. Yeah, and then is that we are quickly going to introduce what we are going to be doing, which is known as course introduction. Thereafter, subsequent Saturdays will now do what we're supposed to do, being the practicals. All right, so before we continue, you all have been verified as core members serving, but you're going to introduce yourself. You're going to introduce yourself, and then your name, the local government where you were posted to, and probably your PPA if necessary. And then I think that is what we are going to do right now. So we're going to use this to introduce yourself, starting from so your name.
Okay, my name is Carlo.
I think they can't hear you. Just take the mic. Take it to your mouth. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Carlo Justina Oti. I'm serving in Obiakpo local government. Then my PPA is First Fish Academy.
Okay, so that is the core member that was posted to First Fish Academy. Let's meet the next person, please.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Jennifer Ifebu. I'm posted to Ikwere local government. My PPA is at B plus G and S Nigerian Limited.
All right, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, all.
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Ogichen Benson. I'm serving in Bayelsa State.
Bayelsa.
Local government.
All right.
Okutukutu Community Primary School.
All right, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I'm Ekusi Ngozi, serving in Government Secondary School in KUBE under Obiakpo local government.
All right, you can pass the mic.
Good afternoon, all.
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Dadaluwa Pelumi Joseph, serving in Thai local government, community comprehensive secondary school.
All right, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, all.
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Sekma Felix Sek, and I'm serving in Onega local government, Obiakpo Model Boys Secondary School.
All right, you are all welcome. Yeah, as I said earlier, this program is organized for all core members. It was well announced here on this channel, and then we further share it on some platform on WhatsApp. But just as I said earlier, the number of persons that have turned out is what was expected. When I say what was expected, is because a lot of people see agriculture as a job for not even undergraduate. They see it as a job for an illiterate, but it is not true. So someone will say, how will it be that I studied medicine in school and then I'm going to learn agriculture, or I studied engineering, or I studied this, that, then why am I into agriculture? And then, which means I did wasted years in school. That is how most people think. But it's a thing of joy that you've decided on your own, because it's not your parents. I'm sure it's not your dad or mom from anywhere that told you, go and go for this training. You decided on your own, yeah, to make it down to this for this training in order to change your narrative, which is what we are trying to do in Fish Academy. I was once a core member, like you posted to Katsina. You know, I did my 3 weeks orientation course in Katsina, which I was later redeployed down to River State. While I was serving in River State, posted to PhD in Port Harcourt Council. As someone that have already started a farm as of October 2017, I left for camp. That was March 2018. I opened my farm October 2017, not far from here. And then March 2018, I was posted out of River State. Although I've already made my first sale, I've already cleared my farm. In fact, I've rented where I'm to be staying before I was posted out. And I said, God, which type of wala is this? Now that I've rented an apartment, that is now when they are posting me to Katsina. It wasn't easy. I made up my mind. I went. So while I was there, I was happy. They redeployed me again to my to where I base, River State. I posted to PhD with the fact that I studied electrical engineering, graduated as an electrical engineer. I was posted to PhD, and there they were at least paying us something nice. You know, during our time, they were NYSC. They were paying us 19,800, and then you guys, luckily, they are paying you guys 30 something. Luckily, they were paying me 25,000 naira, where I was posted to a PhD. So as someone that has a business mind, as a business-minded person, I called some of the core members. I told them, you are receiving 19,800 from government, receiving 25,000 naira from PhD. Let's just see how we can set out ourselves, 12 person. Let us be contributing 12,000 naira each every month. I have an open space, a farm already, but there is nothing in there. Let's 12 of us just contribute 12,000 naira every month to open that farm again. So that at the end of either 3 months, when we make our sale, we share the profit. But I tell you, none of them had interest, because they believe that at the end of the day, they were working on how PhD is going to starve them and be paying them token. So none of them agreed to my idea. I never relent. You know, I told myself, this is what I need to do. So while they were paying me the 25,000 and the 19,800, I was like channeling everything to my farm again. And that was how I rebuilt myself from April, May 2018 till date. You know, so it's not all about government job. That is why, for those of you that the video I posted, I tagged there, no guarantee, no secure job for the grade you came out from in school. There is no secure job. Say, oh, I graduated with first class. And then you think that there's a job somewhere that they care for first class people. There is no job like that in Nigeria. Or you graduated, maybe you went to Polytechnic and then you say, oh, I graduated with upper credit. There is no job guaranteed, secured for someone that came out with upper credit. You are the one in this present stage. That's why I'm always very, very happy with the internet. Most grateful to Google, because I'm a product of social media. You understand? I am a product of social media. So I'm most grateful to Google, to YouTube, to every social media platform that I belong to, because that is from those platforms, that is where people connect with me. And today, First Fish Academy is known not just in Nigeria, but to every fish farmer that have access to internet across the globe. So, as I was saying, it's a good thing, it's a thing of joy, and you should not take it as a misplaced priority. Take it as an opportunity that you are now here, because even if you've never heard anything about fish farming, because a lot of core members don't really know what they will come out to face after they are out of, or when they stop paying them the 33 that you are enjoying right now. The funniest thing is that right now, for those of you who might be experiencing that, it at times is hard right now for your supporter, someone that do support you when you were in school, maybe your uncle, your auntie, your dad, your mom. It's very hard now for them to send you money because they believe that you are earning something. So you tell them, please, send me this. They say, are you not receiving 30-something thousand? Are you not supposed to be? After NYSC, they were not still going to pity you that you are out of camp. No more pity. And you are done with that you believe that is going to help you. Your auntie that you believe will help you after school. Some people that time, they will now leave you alone for you to go and source for job. Fine. The population of Nigeria is growing with over 200 million people. As I speak with you today, for those of you that are in the field, or maybe you might go somewhere, eggs that they used to sell 30 naira before, today egg is about 100 naira. One egg is about 100 naira. Understand? Most of the times we don't understand. Most of the time we blame it on political party. At times we blame it on the president. At times we blame it on the governor. At times we blame it on local government chairman. But you don't really know what is happening. The population is increasing. People are eating up the food. Very soon there is going to be farming in the country. Because people don't want to plant. People don't want to see themselves in the farm. That is why cost of food is on the increase. And it will continue. Whether there is PDP, there is APC, there is HOPE, there is ABGA. There is anything at all. Nobody is going to stop the challenge of food insecurity except we as Nigerians decide to venture into agriculture. 70% of the fish we eat here in this country is imported, regardless of the fact that we still have a lot of fish farm across. Even that they said they have stopped foreign rice into the country. Foreign rice is still in circulation because the rice produced here in Nigeria is not enough for Nigerians. So many things are imported, including corn that they normally use for production of animal feed. It's not enough. That is why today a bag of fish feed is like 10,000, 15,000 naira for some bags of fish feed. Why? There is no grain in the farm. Well, at times we can blame it on bandits. Understand? On Boko Haram. Yes, they are part of the problem. But I believe they will stop. You understand? But while the government is battling insecurity in the northeast and in the northwest, we in the south, southwest, south-south, southeast, north central should do our best to ensure that we don't run away from agriculture. Because when you think of, let me tell you the fastest way to success. Once you are able to solve a problem, you become rich. So if I am hungry and you give me food, automatically you are making money for yourself. So if you are able to feed 100 people in a day, you know that certainly you make money. And then you continue to increase. You are able to feed 200 people in one day. More money will come to your pocket because you are the producer. There is money in numbers. There is money in numbers, especially as a producer. You understand? There is money in numbers. Because when you work harder, you make more money. You work harder, it is more stressful. Then you make more money. That is how it is. But today, people don't want to work hard because they believe it is stressful. I want to tell you my story again. I am someone that is so determined to make it because when I opened my farm, as of 2017 October, by then I was even trekking. 2018 I managed to have a bicycle. Understand? That I used to ride from Woji down to Eneka here. For those of you, if you go and watch my early videos, you know that it's bicycle I used to ride. From Woji to Eneka here. Every day. At times, I will get to my farm to even go back home. I used to return in the afternoon because if I should stay in the farm till evening, I will not be able to ride that bicycle home again. I'll be tired. I don't even get money to chop for afternoon, not to talk of. So if I don't eat in the afternoon, how will I ride bicycle home? So I will look for a way that before 1 o'clock, I'm already heading home. Even at times that afternoon, I will not be able. At times I will not be able to ride that bicycle to my house. I will park it in a friend's place. At times I will borrow 15. I beg, give me 15. That I continue my journey. Are you getting me? So I started that way with the aim of achieving greatness, and that is what I want every youth to do. And every core members to do, because there is no secure job for the grade you graduated with. No secure job. Three set of people go to school. The first set is that when I come out from school, I will go about with brown envelope looking for job. The second set of people, the second set of people said, when I go out of school, I want to employ those people that will go about with brown envelope looking for job. The set of people that have that mindset of going around with brown envelope looking for job, these are best students in school. They are very good, very brilliant. Very, very brilliant. Then those people that say, when I come out from school, I want to employ people with brown envelope. Those people are dull people. Very, very dull. I'm part of it. Very, very dull people. They're not sent because they know where they are heading to. They know what they want to become in life. They know their direction. In fact, as they come out of school, they are not looking for a job. They are already establishing something for themselves because they know that they are unemployable. They can never employ them. They can never make it to any company. You understand? They know they can never make it. Nobody will employ them. So they start so early to create job for themselves. They create job. The other one with brown envelope is busy moving around. And one day they move with the brown envelope and then they enter into the company of that guy that was very dull in school. So guy, I need job. Now you there here? Now here we did now. Are you the owner? Nah. Say na me. They find work. Understand? Most of the times, before you get that job, from the job you establish from yourself, you're already making millions. Him is looking for a job that they will pay him 70,000, 80,000. Even if it's 80,000, I can start with it. That is what he's looking for. Oga, man just come off for house, even if not 50. I know one day house. My people, they are disturbing me. And you know what it is when you wake up in the morning, you're at home. When people have gone out, you're there house. It's very, very embarrassing. It means you are jobless. You know, someone have visited me here. A man dressed with big tie like this, everything. I even thought that this was a banker. Okay, so man just come to sit down here. I no get work. Anything, give it to me. I know, guy. I like working with youths. That's why all my workers, they are youth. All of them. Because when you are working, you have to employ someone that you can control. You don't employ someone that will come and control you and become a problem to your business. I don't do that. You understand? So I turned down that. I said, please, sir. Okay? And he came in with tricks. So I noticed those tricks he came with. What am I trying to say in essence? Over 70% of the fish we eat here in Nigeria are imported. And another hidden truth is that The people that you are even fighting for, all these politicians, 70% of them own a fish farm. I'm trying to be specific. 70% of them own farms, fish farms. If you want me to mention their names, I will begin to mention them. Some of them, they know themselves, they are watching me now. They own fish farm. Is it Obasanjo I want to talk about? Is it Good Luck Ebele Jonathan I want to talk about? Good Luck's farm in Kuje in Abuja is one of the biggest fish farm. Is it Sekibo here? Or who? All of them. Even most of the successful pastors. Of recent, I saw the pastor of Mercy Land in Warri, that biggest church in Warri. If you see that man's fish farm, the man he came out on the internet, he said, you people think that is your offering money I used to eat. This is my fish farm. I have over 7 million fish in this farm. The fish were like this. It's not your tax money. How much are you putting for tithes? That is what he was telling the members. How much? Ask yourself, how much should they put for tithes? This is my farm. People will be talking to. And what is this? Money in the bank. You know. That is a man of God. If he doesn't come out to tell you that he owns a fish farm, you would think that he's chopping church money. Fish farming is fish itself is an untapped gold in Nigerian market. People don't know. Though it's somehow capital intensive, but you can start small. If really you want to grow in it. It's capital intensive. So these people, they keep quiet. These politicians, these pastors, this imam, all of them, they invest. Footballers, comedians. Some of these people, they own farms. I know them. Comedians, some of them that are based in Lagos, some of them that are even based here in Port Harcourt. They own farms. Even from their comedy, they still ensure they invest in fish farming. And then we are here saying that farming is a dirty business. I don't want to be smelling fish. If you don't want to be smelling fish, you can never smell money. Am I talking to somebody? If you don't want to smell fish, you can never smell money. That is how it is. So, a business that you can predict is a very good business. And I repeat, a business that you can predict is a very good business. I can predict if I stock 1,000 fish today and I know I'm selling it in 3 months, I know how much I'm going to make from it. But I stock this place with rishi, clothes, different things. You now pack it 1 year, 2 years. At times, some of the boutique, 5 years, clothes when they buy 5 years ago, see them inside boutique. Are you aware? But where they sell food stock, that food they finish. Shoe, no, they finish for shop. Shoe that they had 7 years ago is still in the shop. At times, the guy go see say the thing done they cut, he go carry and come they wear. Because it they expire now. They are material, chemicals. But food, we always finish. That's why I see market women going to market every day. Buying food stuff, stocking and restocking, making profit. There is money in agriculture. So, in essence, right now, I've told you what I wanted to do as a fish farmer, or while I was serving. Even you guys, I don't know, maybe some of you might be doing your pop very soon, because I'm aware pop, some people will be doing pop very soon. Who is doing pop? Is it next month? Next month? Next week, pop. So you are leaving. And once you leave, you are going back to where? You are still in River State. Because I will advise anybody, come after your pop, anywhere they post you to, don't go back to your house. So whether you are a female or you are a man, you are a man or a woman. Once you go back to your house, you are useless in life. Totally useless. you can never come out of it successfully again. Don't allow your parents, anybody to tell you, say, come back home. Get them married from house, they go in your husband's house. That was before. Now, you marry from where you are to your husband's house. You tell your mother, I'm getting married. That is anybody that make mistake. In fact, it's not until you go for service. Once you are out of higher institution, not even branch house, find where a day. Call your friends. Oh boy, how far? No, we stay together now. Get 50,000. Bring me, we pay house rent. Suffer where you are. Don't go back home. Once you go back home, you can never succeed. Because your parents will continue to take you as a child. They will never know that you have grown. They will continue to send you message, and if you don't do, they will take you. They will label you as one of the bad child. The people where your sisters and your brothers that are outside, those ones will be good, answering good name. But because you are at home with them, this guy is too stubborn. Because they will send you to go and do this, you will not do it. Certainly, you are a human being. You need money. So please, I'm using it to advise. And then for the parent watching me, allow your children to excel in life. Don't call them home. Let them remain where they are. That's why in developed world, advanced world, Western world, once someone gets to 18, they try to get you to go and stay where you're supposed to stay, so that you know how life looks. You don't sit down at home and be eating morning, afternoon, and evening. Because once you go back home, you are eating morning food free, afternoon food free, evening food free. You will never progress. You know that there is food for you. In fact, food now becomes your problem. Once food is your problem and you feel that you don't have any other need in life, and then, well, it all depends on how what you intend to become in life. Because there are people that want to be great in life and they work towards it. You cannot want to be great in life and then you are where you are not supposed to be. If you tell yourself, by the end of 2022, I want to have so money in my account, you have to work towards it. And you know where to be to make that type of money. You work towards it, that even if you don't meet up with what you wanted to have by 2022, you can have it by 2023. But you have to start something. Most people will tell you, I don't have the money yet. When I have money, I will start. But you have something to start with. Start with that. If you are waiting for you to have 1 million before you start business, you might never have that 1 million. But if you have 200 or 500,000, then you want to start, very soon you will have that 1 million, and you even have beyond that 1 million. Then you will do whatever you intend to do in life. As I was saying, fish farming is a predictable business, a business you can predict, and then you succeed. Please get me sewer water. It's a business. Please get me one cup, please. My throat is dry. All right. So it's a business you can predict, and then you succeed. One, if you notice this place, for those of you that have been following me, this place happens to be my lounge, but it's no longer functioning. Sorry. It's no longer functioning. My restaurants have been shut down because I operated it for almost a year, and I discovered that this is a business that is bringing me down. It's not predictable. It's not a business you can predict at all. For example, you stock everything in the kitchen. You don't know the people that are coming in. At times it might be cold. The drinks you had in your fridge, people will not even branch that day, that much. But you have spent money in burning your petrol, diesel, and everything to power it. You are servicing your generator. You are doing so many things. At the end of the day, maybe at times you run at loss. And this place has been converted. You guys are the first to have or to sit like this in this hall. Though we've been doing training, but most of the training we've been doing has always been private. Some people coming from different places, some people from outside the country, they come in here for training, lodge in a hotel for like maybe 5 days, 2 weeks, and then they go back. So fish farming is predictable. You can do it and then you can succeed. You can do it in form of a joint venture where you call this person, you call this person, you call this person, say let's do this thing. You may decide to grow your fish, you dry it, you may decide to sell it fresh. One good thing about fish is that in every Nigerian pot of soup, whether the person is poor or is rich, there must be fish inside. When I say there must be fish, there must be dry fish. Even if they don't have it fresh, you still see some dry fish inside that soup. That shows how far and how much we consume fish here in Nigeria and how we love fish. Some of the fish you see in the market, they call it native fish. There is nothing like native fish. It's still the catfish from the pond. At times I try to convince people, I tell you, come, these people that are telling you that this fish is native, it is never native. This fish is from the pond. Just that they catch it, they do it, they clean it where they open it different, they dry it in a separate way, the way they dry the other catfish. And then they will just call it is native. They dry it very well, spice it. Because if you want people to buy your fish very well, you have to spice it with salt. Most people even spice their fish with Maggi when they are drying it with other spices, so that when they buy the dry fish and eat, next time they will go and. So there are various value chain in fish farming. You may decide to buy the fish from somewhere, although that is the marketing aspect of it. I'm talking about fish farming. This this thing that I wrote here, I think it was from one of my last videos. I mean, I've not cleaned it, but this is about feed production. So what we are going to do from next week is that one, we are going to train you guys on, we'll do the proper introduction to fish farming, and then we'll train you on fingerlings production, and fry management, or fish production and fry management. I wanted to let you guys know that this is the aspect of fish farming that you don't even need much capital to start. Just that it's a business that needs a strong heart. You don't need much capital, but you need mind. You need commitment. It needs time. It requires time. That's the fry. Yes. It requires time. Talking about the fries, the fingerlings production. It's a business you can start with 50,000 and then you earn a lot from it. It's a business you can start with 50K and then you earn a lot from it. If only you know what to do. Fish breeders are hot cake in the market. That's why it's always very hard for you to see a fish breeder. For you to say, someone will come and hatch for me. The person will come. At times they will not even stay in your farm for so long. At times they will come one day, they will charge you money and go back. So it's very hard for you to see someone that knows how to breed fish and manage the fries well, for them to grow to fingerlings. If you can do that, in fact, you will regret why not starting something like this even when you were in school. Because me, I still have my own regret. My regret was that I did not know anything when I was in school. I was busy reading, doing book thing, and it's annoying. But people that are in school don't really know the outside world. A school is like a prison. You are thinking about assignments, you are thinking about exam, how you are going to graduate. The day I graduated from school was like they released me from Kiri prison. Because from that day I was totally free. In fact, I knew that I was free, born again. I was like born again. That is when they say born again. When being a born again in the church, you become born again in church. You will not even feel it than when you become born again after you drop your final biro, your final exam. They not catch it for MAPI. They not do anything. You come out very well. You become born again. Born into the real world. Born a man after school. So I always regret. I wish I knew all these things in school. I would have a little something doing while I was still a student. But if you go and talk to a student today, student will never even understand you one bit because they still have that mindset. Like me today, if I'm moving on the street, maybe during closing hours, I see some secondary school students moving on the street. You know, after school hours, you see the road is always filled up with students. At times I would just say, oh, these people, there is no job for them. No job. Every year, Nigeria is graduating millions of people out of school without a job for them. Without a job. Why would there be insecurity in the country? Why will people not be cooking no fire? And today, federal government themselves imported no fire into the country when they are condemning the fire that they were doing here in Rivers State. That have destroyed engine of so many Nigerians. You are not aware. People don't follow. You know they own data. People don't own data. You are not aware of what is happening in the country. That federal government imported no fire, petrol into the country. You are not aware. You have to. Most of the people don't always see. If you don't like subscribe your phone regularly, then you are still in the 60s and in the 70s and in the 80s. Without data, you cannot succeed in this life. Without data, you can never succeed. That's why Airtel says data is life. Without data, you are still where your forefathers are. Without data. As I am right now, I can never lack data on my phone. It's not because I have money to subscribe, but I can never lack data. The day I don't have data in my phone is as if I'm dead, because I will not even know what is going on again. You get real information from your phone. It's not even from your television. Television, they will not tell you anything. Television stop is when they have screen, what they do everything before they will even manage to show it. At times, you will not even have time to watch it. But information, you see it running on phone. Federal government have imported fire. This is that. This is that. They want to increase fuel price. Buhari said that people should return to the farm. You see everything. Understand? When you are on the internet, when you have data, subscribe to your phone. So please, when you receive your 33,000, when you receive your money, section a particular amount for data for that year or for the month. Then when the data is finished, you know what to do subsequent time. So I've mentioned the first one we are going to do, which is fingerlings, fish production and fry management. The second thing we are going to do will be feed production, fish feed production. This is the formula. We can also bring out other formulas using other materials. Someone came here to my office, and I asked the person, "Did you watch the video that I made about this thing?" The person said, "No, say anytime I see anything calculation, I know they want look at." Say see amo, say see the thing appear for your phone. Say as in send a calculation. Say no. You know, green looker. It's a pity. But without calculation, how will you know what you are doing? Without calculation, how will you know if you are making profit or... That's why most of the people that are not making profit through fish farming today are the people that are running away from agricultural mathematics, agric maths. If you don't know how to calculate your stuff, how will you know the amount of hormone that you need to inject per kg of fish? These are the things you must know. If you don't do calculation, how will you even know how to sell your fish per kg? That's why most people that are out of the business today is because they run away from calculation, which is very, very necessary in every business. That's why a business people are very good in business maths. You see one old mama when not even near school one day, you buy something, 1, 2, 3, they'll give you change. But you bring out your phone to check for calculator whether the change may give you correct. Understand? So calculation is very important. I was so disappointed, still disappointed. For those of you that are watching me now, you may have not have seen the video on how to calculate the crude protein in your locally made feed. Some of you watching me right now, subscribers, new subscribers, have not watched that video because it was about calculation. I was somehow so disappointed that this video that I expected to have so many views till today, I think it's not up to 4,000 views for over 100,000 subscribers. I met you with say shame, 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 shame. Understand? And then the same people will still call me and ask me questions about this thing. At times it's annoying. That's why sometimes when people call me say, Franz, I say, sir, someone called me yesterday asking me of a particular thing that I've treated practically on my channel. And I said, sir, please, you need to go back to my channel to watch that video. The man said, I don't have time. Do you know what I answered the man? The same time that you are using to talk with me now, you would have used that time to go and watch that video. I spend time, I spend money to make a video and upload on my channel. And then you don't want to see it, but you are coming physically to take my extra time and you don't want to pay for it. It doesn't work that way. So if you know you are watching me and then you don't like watching my videos, don't even ask me questions, because all the questions you want to ask me, everything is there on my channel. I have over 438 videos on my channel, and it's all about fish farming. Me, I'm not a comedian, so I see no reason why serious people will not take some certain things serious. That is why today we have only few core members, because they are not serious. But I believe by next year they are going to by next sitting we are going to be more than this. And I want to tell you guys from my heart, all of you, as you are living, I'm giving all of you 5K. As you are leaving from this place today, I'm giving all of you 5,000 naira each for having that mind to come out. It's not easy. It's a form of encouragement. Okay, we've talked about feed production. I'm also going to teach you guys on, when they said fingerlings production, it's not just the fish itself. There are so many things. It involves broodstock selection. It involves a lot of things. So when we'll be talking about fingerlings production, we'll treat just that will be like a main topic for it. The feed production is on its own. There are so many things. We're going to bring out different formulas, and then a lot of things that one can use. I've always been mentioning fish meal, soya beans, groundnut cake, maize, and other things. I will also bring in other materials that you can use to produce your feed. And one funny thing, let me tell you guys, for those of you that used to buy fish meal and other raw materials, please always be sure that what you are buying is what you ordered for. Because most of the times you call someone, please, I need fish meal, and they will now go and pack sawdust with small fish and blend for you, especially when you buy it blended. These are things that are happening. It's not just here in this our country, even in your country, you that is watching me right now. Because it's not just Nigeria that is corrupt. Everywhere, there's problem everywhere. Because I receive calls globally, I receive calls from different places. So I know what the problem are, different places. So when I'm talking, I'm generalizing it. When you want to buy soya beans, GNC, and everything, know what you are buying. It's even better you send your representative to go and monitor, especially where they are blending it, especially if you don't have the hammer mill in your farm. Because a lot of funny things normally happen when you send someone to get all this stuff for you. It's very important. So these are some of the stuff, except apart from all these ones that I've mentioned, there are other things. There are plants that contain crude protein, because for fish to grow very well, they need protein, crude protein. That is why when they say fish shoot, or when they say shooters, they say, give me those fish that are shooters, give me those ones that are shooters. There's nothing like shooters. That fish only swallowed another fish and became very big. Because fish has 70% of crude protein. Fish is made up of 70% of crude protein. So imagine a fish eating a 70% crude protein. The following day you see that the fish is big already. It means that if you feed your fish very well with a highly proteinous feed, they will do very well. Very well. And you sell them very fast. But when you begin to economize, for those of you that feed fish with rice, during the Christmas, a lot of you feed fish with rice because you have excess rice. You go and throw it inside your pond. Some of you that have bakery, when you don't have the way to dump the waste bread, you go and throw it inside your fish farm. And then you expect your fish to do well, eating bread. These are things that are happening. I receive so many calls. A lot. It's funny calls. At times somebody will even tell me, please, I have bucket, 10-liter bucket. I want to use it for fish farming. I will now tell the person, you know, people when they cook soup inside the tomato container, that's the same thing you want to do. Children play. That's what you want to do. Children play. Funny calls. It's not easy. I receive call like this from A to Z, morning to night. So that will be for feed. And then we're also going to train you guys on farm management. Because at the end of the day, you guys are going to be certified. At the end of the day, what I will do is that I will publish the names of the participants, people that participated on our training, so that if they want to call people from anywhere, someone can call. Fish Academy is a big name in the industry. So if we should train you, know that you are employable in any fish farm across the globe. I do have calls from different places. There was once I had call from India. Someone called me and said, please, can you give me six workers from, can you please give me 6 workers from Nigeria? These are some of the things I want to do. At the end of the day, I want to send you guys out to different places, or if someone call, please send me someone that you have trained. I do receive that call, so many. Please, I need one of your worker. I need someone you have trained, someone you have trained. I do receive those calls. So anybody that is interested, I can say go and manage a particular farm. But you that is watching me right now, you know that these people, they are graduates. When they come, don't pay them as if you want to pay them peanuts. What you cannot take, don't give it to anybody. That's what I tell people. If you want someone to manage your farm well, how many people are watching it now? If you It's not even playing. If you want people to manage your farm very well, what you need to do is that look for someone, pay that person very well, and then that person will manage your business. I used to tell people, understand? If you need, people say, oh, my business is not doing well, the person, they are defrauding me, they are this, they are that. If you have a business, pay your manager well. When you pay your manager very well, your manager will be able to your manager will now stand like you in the business, knowing that if anything should happen to that business, that thing will also affect him. But people don't know that. You have a business, you are greedy. You are a fish farmer, you are selfish. Very, very selfish, greedy. You are making millions of naira, you want to pay somebody peanuts. Without knowing that it was from the effort of that person that you make those millions of naira. That is greediness. It is not good. Repent. So I'm going to train you guys on farm management so that if they call you guys from anywhere, say please come and manage my farm, you can manage a farm. There are so many farm managers, both male and female. I have some people that I know of some female that manage people's farm. I know males, some guys that manage farms. So it's not a man thing. Fish farming is not a man thing. Both a man and a woman can manage it. So I'm also going to train you guys on the there are a lot of things contained in those things that I've mentioned. It's not when I say 1, 2, 3. There are other sub-topics inside. In fact, when I say farm management, it covers everything. Yeah, farm management, record keeping, calculation, all these things. It matters a lot. Some people don't have record in their farm. It's a work of the farm manager and all that. Understand? Security is very important. So these are some of the things I'm going to teach you guys on how to even secure your farm from theft, from predators, how to secure your farm from all these things. All those things are minor, but the main thing about fish farming, these are things I'm going to train you guys. Some of the people that studied agriculture or aquaculture in school, yes, in school, for 4 years, they have been studying. Some of them have not even been to any fish farm before. But you guys, I'll take you guys to our facility so that you see how these things look like, how they work. In fact, we have one of our fingerlings production is in this facility, the first floor. But you guys are not seeing that today until when you guys come back for the real training as from next Saturday. And as I said, when you go back, try to talk to a friend. Try to tell somebody, come, I have seen the way. It's not only in religion you say you have seen the way. When you see the way where you will make money from, call a friend. Don't be greedy. Let's do this thing together. Come and learn this thing. Maybe after that we can do it together. And after which, most of the people, do you know why some people they can't help them? It's because they don't have anything to do. For example, your uncle call you now, say, Alpha, what do you know how to do? It's a question I used to ask people. What can you do apart from what you studied in school? Because you cannot use what you studied in school at times to make money. One bit like this. Most cases, you can't use it to make money in school. I mean, after school. When I graduated as an electrical engineer, my mom told her, when I was always go around, paste, print, go to business center. type call for your electrician here, mount it in a pole. How calling you? I told my mom. Imagine say you call electrician now, come and fix fan for me. How much will you give the person? 500, 1,000. I told my mom I am looking for. In this present stage, there are some certain money you should be looking for. Especially, huh? Okay, my battery is dead. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay, sorry for the break in transmission. These are some of the things you need to know that we spend a lot of money to make video. You understand? That one is gone. All right, so what I was saying, I've forgotten what I was saying.
Was what you were saying that some of us, some of the graduates do not know what.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Some of the people that graduate don't have skill. That's why most of the times you might hear your uncle or anybody asking you, what, apart from what you studied in school, which of the skill have you acquired? What can you do? Most of the time they say this because they want to help you. And then you now begin to say, I want to learn fashion, or I don't do anything. For now, I don't know how to do anything. The person will put back his money into his pocket because nobody wants to waste money. People want to invest in people. They believe that if they should, you that don't have any skill, that if they should give you money, the next thing you go and do is to go and buy bone straight, or you go and buy shoe to impress people. Understand? So they will put back their money. But when you tell somebody that you have, that you know about fish farming, then you write a short business plan, proposal, you submit it to somebody that you know can help you. Whether it's your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend, sometimes girlfriend, because some girls, they help people. You submit it to the person, say, please help me. Let me tell you one thing, some boy used to settle their ex-girlfriend when they make it in life. Yes, they settle them out. Because most of them, as they grow up, they now find out that somehow there is one thing that cannot make them to marry, whether it's genotype or this. And I say, babe, for the future, don't worry, I will still help you. As most of them, at times, they help their ex-girlfriend. So if you have a guy like that, you submit your proposal, say, this is what I want to do. Certainly, he might support you, might not be everything, he will just support you. You can submit it to your father, to your mother, to your brother, to your uncle that you know that, yes, he used to help, because it's not all the uncle. Understand? Some of them are watching me now, they don't help anybody. Yes. Some of them are watching me now, they don't help. I mean, when they say help, they don't. When they say help, some of them are going to go offline now. I'm telling you. Some of them will just, as I'm talking right now, some of them will just get angry. They will say, they will go offline. They will not watch this program again. That is what they do. But if you're that uncle that don't used to help people, please help, because somebody actually help you. Help people. It is good to help. So, acquire a skill so that someone can actually help you based on what you know how to do. Myself, when I started, because people say they will not tell you how you started. Let me tell you how I started. When I wanted to start this fish of a stuff, I told my people that this is what I want to do. The money was not there anywhere. Luckily, yeah, one of my sister now say, okay, I'm going to write a proposal because I have one of my sister, a Kemini. Before she gives you anything, say you want to do, you must write it too. You don't just collect money like that. Say give you money. Write it, how you are even going to pay back that money. You write it there. Understand? I wrote everything. Everything came out 600,000. I submitted it to him or to her. He saw it in stages. Those things that I needed in stages. He said break it down. From the tank you need to this to that, break it down so that she will know how she will be putting the money there. So I did everything. I first of all the tank in a white plastic tank. They were selling it 15,000 naira then. So he saw the proposal. He gave me money for that one first, 60,000 naira. I used the money. I bought the tank. I snapped it. I sent it to her. The tank is ready, oh. Understand? And I said, fine. How much is the fish? She went back to the proposal. They saw that fish is I think how much I have to do, about 120,000. They sent me money. I used the money. I ordered for fish immediately. I snapped. This is the fish. Understand? The fish has come. Then he now gave me money for one bag of feed. That was how we were going. The money, after that one, the money did not come the way it was in that proposal again. No, money did not come again. I was suffering. I suffered that even when they send me 5,000 anywhere, it will be feed. Anything, any money that is coming in from anywhere, whether person dash me money, any money, I was using it to buy feed. Because the money was not forthcoming as planned. But am I going to stop? If I stop, I'm the one to suffer. Because I was determined to get out of bondage. Do you know what is called bondage? You are in bondage when you don't have your own money. When you are asking someone to give you money, you are in bondage. Ritual, natural, physical bondage. That is where you are. But the day you start making money for yourself, you are able to buy airtime for yourself without telling somebody, please send me 2,000, I want to buy airtime. To buy your cloth without asking somebody, I beg, my jeans, they don't tear since. Give me, I want to buy shoe. I want to buy this. I beg, I want to rent house. You know that you are in problem. Anything that those people say you should do, you will do it. And you will always beg them. They will insult you. Because there is no money that comes without insult. You are a fool. You lavish money a lot. Do you know how I make my money? You are lavish. I send you 10K that day. 1 month, you are asking me for another 10K. I see they send you 10 million. Understand? These are some of the things I was passing through. And I needed to get out from the bondage. And I said, this money, I have to make it. So, when you are determined to succeed, cloth, you not go buy. Shoe, you not go buy. You will limit the type of food you eat. You not go eat cold stone. Cold stone, sorry in case you are watching me. You will not eat cold stone, you will not eat Kilimanjaro. Understand? You are not going to eat a lot of things. You limit yourself. At times, na gari and granite, you go to drink. In order for you to succeed. At times, you will trek distance just to make money. Once you come out later on, you will forget, those things will not even pain you. Whether somebody help you, somebody will not help you, it will not be your problem again. The fact is that you are able to fix your bills. So, at the end of the program, the training, which we'll conduct in this place, everyone here will be certified. Ima, come, go and bring the money. Come. Yeah. So at the end of the program, the training, you are going to be certified, and then you take your certificate, you keep it somewhere. You can also attach it to your resumes, to your profile, to your yeah. It's breaking. I'm sure it should be from there. Okay? So you can attach that to your resumes, and that you can work anywhere. There is no wasted knowledge. Even if you are not attaching it, I'm not even training you for you to go and add it to your resumes. That is not why I want to train you guys. I want to train you guys for you to come out and be on your own. It's not necessary that you must from Port Harcourt. Where you have land, go back to that place. Whether the land is in your village, go back. Go and stay in the village and succeed before you come out. You don't need to come and be, oh, I don't have land. I don't have land in Port Harcourt. How am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? Go back to your village. Look for a land. Even if it is your father's compound. Tell your father, please, I beg, just do this place. I want to use it for this thing. Don't worry. Your father that knows that you want to make money for yourself and for the family, know how his space there, he will not deny you, except maybe, I don't know. But I don't believe that there is any father that will not want to apportion a land in the compound to his or her son or daughter to use to start life. Although, one thing about fish farming, as I usually say, you don't buy water for farm. You are receiving 33,000 naira. Keep some of that money. Go and use it to drill borehole in your father's compound. So that when you go back, you use that ball from the borehole that you drill. In River State here, to drill borehole is not hard. There are some places that stay in a low-level area. To drill borehole is not hard. Drill borehole and keep. Know that when you are out of school, that you need there to invest something. Because you don't a fish farm. The way some people normally call me, please, I want to open a farm. I will be using my keke, this thing to fetch water to the farm. I tell you, don't open it. It's not me. I did not send you. Because you can never make it. How can you be buying water for fish? Water, after you don't discharge your water, you now go and use keke to be fetching water as if the fish want bath. It's never possible. So if you are watching me and that's what you are thinking, please, desist from it. It is a criminal offense. Yeah. So get your borehole ready so that when you go back, especially one thing about if you have your father's house, there might be NEPA light. Anytime there is no NEPA light, you start your generator. These things are very, very important. Then you start with fingerlings production. Be committed. Go back 1 year in your village or anywhere you are from. 1 year. Stay there. Set up a small like this. That small. I tell you that this can give you up to 300 to 400,000 in 2 months. 400,000 naira. A hatchery that is small like this can give you up to 400,000 naira in 2 months. That is if you grow it to juvenile stage. You are going to feed them till they get to that stage, because that is how it is. So imagine that your compound that is as big as this hall, and then you are committed to the business. It's not like me now. You know, for those of you that watched me earlier at the early stage, I was a massive fingerlings producer, but we are still committed to doing that. That's why we have shut down the restaurant, so that we can keep on doing the massive production as we have been doing, because there is money in it. As I said, a lot of things is involved. When you start, you might succeed at first, you might lost at first, but one thing about fingerlings production is that, as I say, it's a thing of the heart. When you do it, you have success. It does not mean you should stop. Do it again. Your next production might have massive success. Use it to cover the first one. The third one might be massive production. Use it to still cover up the. In fact, the second one, if it's very, very successful, can cover the present and the future. I mean, can cover the past, and that is how it is. It doesn't require much space. It requires very little space. Unlike big fish. Big fish, you need big space. Like this whole knife, you are using it for big fish. This can only take about maybe 1,000, 2,000. Like, this place can take up to 5,000 fish. All of this hole can take up to 5,000 fish. But if you are using for fingerlings production, it can produce up to 500,000 fish. So it requires little space. Although after you have done production, most people sell at fingerling stage when they are 4 weeks, 1 month. Those people, they don't like taking risk, because the more the fish stay, the more they reduce in number. Understand? The more those fish stay, the more they reduce in number. So some people, once it's they begin to sell it out. 4 weeks, 8 naira, 10 naira. For example, up to 250,000 fish, and you are selling it at 10 naira. Is that not 200 and something? I mean, that is 2 point something million, about 2.5 million. Out of that 2.5 million, what you are going to use to feed that fish, at times it's not even up to 100,000 naira at that stage, apart from electricity consumption. In fact, just say you use 500k to run the entire thing. And that is, but that money will now, that money that you will make will be a time that you is breaking. That money that you will make, that money will be a time still breaking. There will be a time you do production, you don't succeed. You know that there was a time you made money, you use it to till you have the next success. That is what people don't know. Some people, when hey, hi, I regret doing it, and they will never go back to it. That is what most people do, and that is at times. All right. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? I think because this one was on. Yeah. So I'm happy that you guys are here, and then we'll leave. Let them just bring the incentive, the palliative, yeah, so that everybody can receive their palliative and go come back some other time. Please, everybody should come with another person. I don't like greediness. Tell somebody, talk to people, let them come. It's going to be practical, and it will be. We're not going to start the way we started this one. I just wanted to see how many people are going to turn up, but it's nice that it's 6 people that came. No wahala. So next time I'm expecting this hall. I'm expecting, even if I see up to 100 persons, there is no problem. We'll do what we are supposed to do. It's going to be pure practical. All right. So thank you very much. Yeah. So let's. I don't know if I don't like. I don't like maybe after talking, people don't say something. You might want to say something, or maybe you have something that you can quickly ask. So ask, are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? What? And then we'll answer. So you have something you want to say. All right.
Okay, I just want to ask, since this program is just for common class, like I'll pass out next week, am I still qualified?
Yes. You are still qualified for making an attempt, at least. Yeah, certainly we'll continue. We'll take you for coming. But any other person that is passing out, he said this. Any other person that is passing out this week that did not come today should not bother coming. Understand? Any other person that is passing out this week should not bother coming next on Saturday. You understand? So you took a bold step. So it's a presidential pardon. Yeah. And any. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate the Francis
Mhm.
for having us here. But as well, I'm following you up.
Yeah, let me change things. Blinking red. Yeah, it's blinking red. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay. I've been following you up on YouTube, watching you all the most of the practical, like even this particular class. I know that I watch it on your channel. It's not easy for someone to have such art and think of the future of the youth. What I wanted to say, I don't know, but you said if you have a land maybe in your village, you should go back.
Yeah.
Then I will ask like this. There are some people that don't like doing business in their village
Okay.
because it may depends on the village. And people like us, we are afraid of doing business in the village. Then if we should see some other place to do the business, maybe some other place we can decide to. I'm from River State here.
Okay.
But the truth is that I'm not seeing me residing in River State in this place, like even to do a business. So if we see some other place, I think we can go there and do the business. Yeah. And I say thank you once again.
All right.
For having us here.
All right. Yeah. You can see Olid. Yeah. You said for. I don't know why you should run away from your community, because if you run away from your community, then you are not safe anywhere else. Home is home. Understand? Any event, something like Ambode, after he left government, they wanted to carry him. He went back to his community in Ekbe, and Ekbe people say you cannot carry him. Understand? Your community is your community. So if you run away from your community, I'm sorry. Go and make peace with them.
Not that you are running away from your community. Your community is your community.
Yeah.
But there are some certain things you don't just start from your community.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some certain things.
Yeah. Okay.
Something is attached to
okay.
water.
Okay. Like what I was trying to say. If you say you have another place, fine. But don't allow, because you are looking out for another place somewhere and then it delays your success. Okay. I'm talking about achieving success on time. If you have somewhere else, maybe within where you wish to be settled down, where you wish to settle down, you can go there. But so that it won't waste your time. You don't waste your time looking for a place or looking for money to buy land. Or when I have money, I will buy land. When I have money, I will buy land. 5 years, you never buy land. Understand? Whereas if you can go back to your village, make money from them, then come out to buy the land you want to buy. That's what I'm talking about. Because like fingerlings production, you can sell from anywhere, whether the place is inside interior bush, and then you have a strong presence on social media. Understand? That's why people belong to WhatsApp group, fish farming groups on WhatsApp and on Facebook, where they display their product. I have 30,000 fish to sell. 1, 2, 3. Someone will call them. Where? I have 200,000 fish to sell. They will put their number. Where? They sell it out immediately. Fish is marketable at all sizes. That's what I used to say. Whether it's small, there are people that even want to buy fry. There are people that want to buy it at fingerlings. Some want to buy a post. Some people want to buy it at jumbo. They don't even have the money to buy jumbo to go and train. That's why I always tell people, stop at juvenile. Because if you say you want to go and buy jumbo, the money will be too much. So at all sizes, fish is marketable. You can stay inside your bush. Let me tell you of a story. There is a guy. Let me tell you, I'm not saying you should go and turn your landlord's house to a fish farm, but I want to tell you one secret. There is a guy that rented a self-contained bathroom, toilet, and then kitchen. Then he was sleeping somewhere in the room. Do you know that this guy turned the landlord's house, the bathroom, to a fish to hatchery? Every time water they finish for compound. Every time water they finish for compound. What is happening? That was how that guy started. using his bathroom as a hatchery for fish. And he made it. He went out until he established in a bigger place. Understand? That is one good thing about fish breeding, because it requires consistency and it requires time, commitment. You have to be around. Because if anything should happen, you can lose all your fish at once. That's the fries. If anything should happen, you can lose all of them, whether you get up to 10,000 fries, 50,000 fries. If there's a problem, you can lose all of them within 10 minutes. But that should not scare you, because most of the time when they say something like, someone will begin to be scared. Why will you be scared? Are people not doing it? So you don't say because are people not dying. Will you say, oh, if something happen like this corona and all these things, that people died? Understand? So you are not scared because of the negative aspect. When you are scared of negativity, then you can never succeed. That makes you a professional. When you are able to solve a problem that other people don't solve, it gives you money. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So water is important. Water, that's why I said if you can do it in your father's company where you drill your borehole, or maybe it's close to, you drill your borehole, you can do that. So any other, no other question? Yeah. So let me go close to my people. Okay, you bring it closer. Yeah. Yeah. No, leave that. Okay. Okay, I'm still with you guys. Yeah. I'm still with you guys. Okay. So this time, why are you taking it down? And you're taking it down instead of up. Is it? Okay, so this time around, excuse. All right. So I want to thank you, followers of the First Fish Academy. Today might be the first time you are joining us on this channel. Today might be the first time, okay, you are joining us on this channel. This channel is all about fish farming. Is Ima back? Ima? Yeah. Come. So this channel is all about fish farming, and then I've been trying to see how I can do my best to impart, because sharing is caring. I like impacting knowledge, and it's better when Buhari came into government, he said he wants to create jobs. Understand? There is a way jobs are being created. Understand? I want to be part of every government, whether it's APC government, whether it's PDP government, whether it's Hope, ABGA, or any political party that is ready to create jobs for the youth. I am ready to partner with them. That's why on my own, voluntarily, without any support from anybody, from government, from anywhere, from the politicians, from anybody, I decide to put this program together to train the youth core members on fish farming. I want to tell you guys that all our project site is up and kicking. For those of you that have been following us, the Ghana project is completed, and I want to let you guys know that I've been communicating with my client, and then the farm is going on successfully. The farm, everything, the fish, everything there is okay. The filter I constructed is perfectly working. The 20,000 capacity ultramodern farm in Pram Pram area in Ghana is ongoing and is nearly completion. Before the end of March, hopefully, we should be completing that project. We have the 200,000 capacity fish farm project in Anambra State. So you guys may have not been seeing that video, but I tell you, everything is going on smoothly. You know, in that side, we had some challenges, but I want to tell you that things are still going on, and once we get the project to some certain level, you guys are going to see that. And then, as I said earlier, for the people here to have it in mind, to come and learn how to grow fish, how to make money through fish farming, Fish Academy, First Fish Academy Management, I've set aside a palliative for, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to share the money now, starting from, let me start from here. You say, collect your mic. I get. I said your name again.
Okay, my name is Ekusi Ngozi. I'm serving at Government Secondary School in UBE under Obiakpo local government.
All right. So you are welcome, and then this is I'm sorry. Use this stuff like that. You're going to. Which one are you using for the data? This one. No, don't disrupt that stuff.
No, it's not video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on. Yeah, use this. Leave this. Yeah. Come on, use this for video like this. Yeah. Come close. Okay. Drop one of this. Yeah. Hope his landscape is showing here, man. All right. So you say your name is
Ekusi Ngozi.
Okay. You are blocking the view of the people. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. And then you say you are serving
Government Secondary School in UBE.
Government Secondary School in UBA. For coming for this program, I'm giving you this palliative, a sum of 5,000 naira.
Thank you, sir.
As your support.
Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You say you are passing out on Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday, sir.
On Thursday. So I wish you success.
Thank you
but
very
we'll
much.
continue to see.
Thank you.
All right. Your name again? And
Okay. My name is Benson Ogichen.
okay.
I'm serving in Bahasa State.
Okay.
Near Negua local government.
All right.
Community secondary school Okutukutu.
Okay. Kutukutuku.
Okutukutu.
Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah. All right. So you are welcome. So I think this will help you much to get back to Bayelsa.
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you, sir.
And take this. Yeah.
My name is Jennifer Ifebu. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm serving at Alu
Hello.
at B plus GNS Nigerian Limited.
All right. You are welcome. This is your own 2, 3. This training program, I would like each of you to have something in mind towards empowering the people that I'm going to train here. This is my own a little way of empowerment, and if by the special grace of God I have the capacity, I will still add up to empower them to start up something. So at the end of this program, please be part of this program. Wherever you are watching me from, whether you are in Nigeria, watching from Nigeria, UK, US, anywhere, Germany, anywhere at all, I will do my best to also consult some of my clients, my customers that I know they are well to do, to support those people at the end of this program. Let's empower people to standing on their own. Let's show them how to fish instead of giving them fish. So till we come your way again, I remain Kufri Banga Francis, founder, First Fish Academy. So thank you for coming. God bless all of you. All right. Yeah.